Hi guys, welcome to PHP tutorial series. From my last couple of tutorials, I am working on developing a login form in PHP. In my last video, I created HTML for our HTML form for my login PHP form. Okay, you can see that I have created this in my last video. In this video, I will write PHP code so that I can take the values from these text boxes and check or compare those values with the values stored in my database and display appropriate message, or I will take the user to my home page or welcome page if the credentials are right, or else I will display an error message if the credentials are wrong. Okay, so let us start. Let us go to cut it. Let us come to bottom, paste it. Okay guys, first you need to create a configuration file. Okay, configuration file is something where you will write your database connectivity part. Okay, those connectivity part are only 2 lines guys, where you will write your database name and your server configuration. All those things you will be write in this in that separate file. Okay, here you can see I have db.php file. This is my configuration file, and here I have written some of my database configuration settings. See, first you need to create this db.php file, and you need to write this code mysql connect, and you need to mention your server as a local host. Since I'm working on local host, that's why I have given local host, and then a root. This is your username. My server username is root, and database, here you need to mention your database. Okay, I have created a database name as crud, and this is a connection. This connection you need to pass in mysql select db function. Okay, after you create this configuration file, come to your index.php file, and here you need to include this configuration file. Okay, so how you will include your db.php file in PHP? So there is a syntax called include once. Okay, here you need to write your db.php file, db.php. okay, by doing this, actually you are bringing these 2 lines from db.php to your index.php file. Okay, now if let us write the code. If is set $_post, say submit. Okay, here I am telling where as soon as I click on this sign in button, it will check whether the data whether the data which is present in these 2 boxes are set or not to post. Okay, whether the data in the text boxes are set or not when I click the submit or sign in button. Okay, if the values in the text box are set, then take those values as user $_post, as here you need to let us change this to password. Take this name value, paste it, let us copy. Okay, this name field you need to mention in your text boxes. Because of this name, actually you are referring to your text box values with this name. Okay, whichever value user is going to enter in their text boxes will be refer with this name tag. Okay, and here pass Okay, this username and password are this name and username and password. Okay, you need to validate your text boxes. You need, before submitting or before sending your data, you need to check whether or not user has entered data into your text boxes. So you need to check those these things. Okay, you need to check here if the value placed or entered into text box username is not null, and in password text box also is not null, then only post the data. Okay, else then only, let us say, post the data, else okay, else show error message, please fill please fill please fill all the details. Okay, now we need to write our code. Okay, we need to write a query here. Select star from our table name users, where username equals to $user and password equals to $password. Okay, now I have written down my query. Now I need to execute it. $query execute. Oh, sorry, execute. Now you need to use MySQL function, MySQL query, and then we need to pass this query inside this. Okay, now we need to check whether the data is present or not. Okay, so to do that we need to write a function called numRows equals to MySQL num underscore rows, and we need to pass this side here. We need to check with the help of if condition whether the number of rows are greater than 0 or not. Is greater than 0, then echo success, else echo failure. Okay, now let us go to our form. David, let us enter our credentials. Okay, there is some problem. The requested URL, login form. Okay guys, I am running out of time. I will fix this issue and I will run this program in my next video. Okay, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching guys.